This WUSA 9 Weather Impact Alert is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
I'm WUSA 9 meteorologist Topper Shutt. We're still looking at a primarily rain event here, but early Tuesday morning, and really most of this will occur in the pre-dawn hours. We're looking at, slush to rain, Winchester, down I-81 all the way to Harrisonburg, over to Leesburg, Gaithersburg, and then in blue, and that's your best chance of accumulating snow, Frederick and Hagerstown and Cumberland. But even Hagerstown and Frederick, you guys will eventually go to rain too by mid-morning on Tuesday. I'm going to show you a futurecast in a second. So that may all be washed away by, 10, 11 o'clock. So here's what we're thinking. We'll put numbers to this. So 1 to 3 inches, Frederick, Martinsburg, Hagerstown. If I had to pick individual numbers, I'd pick 3 or more in Cumberland, and I would pick a couple inches in Hagerstown, a couple inches, 1 to 2 in Frederick. Now, Winchester, Leesburg, Gaithersburg, again, you could have a coating, kind of a slushy coating before dawn, but then that's going to go to rain pretty quickly, and then, D.C. south, it's pretty much all rain. Could you see a flake or a sleet pellet, as far south as Culpeper and Fredericksburg, pre-dawn hours on a Tuesday? Yes, but it's predominantly going to be rain. So, weather impact alert, no surprise here, 1 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Early morning wintry mix, but then mainly rain in the metro, and some of it's going to be heavy. It's going to be a miserable day at the bus stop around 8 o'clock, 8:30. So, allow extra time for your commute, just the morning commute. The evening commute will be fine. Get your rain gear out and your winter gear. It's cold. It's going to be like raining with temperatures in the mid-30s. Okay, the winter weather advisories have not really changed. Not so sure we need them as far south and east, but in any event, upper Montgomery County, western Loudoun, and northern Fauquier County until 1 p.m. on Tuesday, and then points north and west in the mountains. And this is a case where the cold air is eroding, so if you have a little elevation, it will keep it a little bit colder. And as you go up in the atmosphere, generally it gets colder the higher you go. So that's going to give you a better chance of accumulating snow out toward Hagerstown, and particularly across Cumberland. So I'd stay off of 68 once you go past Frederick on Tuesday morning. So here we are Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. We have some snow, Frederick, Martinsburg, north and west. I like that. We have a mix in the metro. I like that. Rain south into southern Maryland. Temperatures, though, mainly above freezing, certainly downtown anyway. Look what happens by 9 o'clock. Wow, it's just rain, and some of it's heavy across the board. So, but also notice this. Frederick's gone to rain. Hagerstown is turning to a mix, but Cumberland, you're still pure snow. So I'm a little concerned that, our friends in Cumberland can get a 4 or 5 hour stretch of moderate snow. May end up with more than 3 inches. Now, by 12:30, back half the precip just moving through Leesburg and Frederick. Temperatures upper 30s, and then boom, by 6 o'clock it's clear. Some of us will see the sun before it sets on Tuesday. And notice the winds, northwesterly. They won't be super strong, but with temps in the 30s and winds gusting to 20, 25, that will generate wind chills in the 20s Tuesday evening. Tuesday night, walking the dog, we're clear, breezy, and cold. Mid-30s downtown, low 30s the burbs, wind chills in the 20s. Early Wednesday morning, bus stop, cold. Throughout this 19, it's not going to be 19 in Hagerstown, but 20s in the burbs, mid-20s, and then low 30s downtown. 8:30, 9 o'clock, we're still in the 30s. So it's going to be cold and wet Tuesday morning and cold and dry Wednesday morning at the bus stop. By 5:30, we're still in the 30s, but we're clear. Winds dying down by Wednesday afternoon. And then Wednesday night, walking the dog, upper 20s, low 30s, but clear as a bell and not windy, okay? So here we go. Let's talk about Tuesday. We'll graph this out, okay? So we're looking at rain across the board till noon, clouds at 2. There's your sun at 4 o'clock. Clear skies, almost clear skies at 6. Temps will struggle, but they'll claw their way into the low 40s, at least downtown, all right? And winds will eventually switch to become north, northwest, and then north as we go through the late morning. So temperatures are going to be below average. Our average is like 52, 53. So low 40s Tuesday, Wednesday, mid-40s Thursday. We crash again Friday. Then we go back into the upper 40s on Saturday. And it kind of stays cold. December 1 is the beginning of meteorological winter, which is comprised of the whole months of December, January, February. And look at this, 46 on Sunday, low 40s Monday, upper 30s on Tuesday. Then it will modify back into the mid-40s next Wednesday and Thursday. So there's our weather impact alert for Tuesday till 1 p.m. Cold on Wednesday and dry, and kind of cold on Thursday and dry. Temps in the mid-40s. So Friday and Saturday. We've been watching another system Friday night and Saturday. Right now, most models are keeping the precipitation south of us, the moisture south of us. We'll watch for a morning mix south of town Saturday morning. And by that, I mean south of 50 and south of 66, more into like southern Maryland. And then, we're fine on Sunday, just kind of cold, mid-40s, and cold again Monday, but dry, temperatures in the low 40s.